Shake, rattle, and roll. 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 Let me see if I'm going to get this thing working. Is it working? It's not. Not yet. It will be though. There we go. See how easy that was? You know my name is stuck. Just want to put that out there. Or 2K or SOS or whatever it is that y'all want to call me, when I'm not fucking with you no more. They say keep your enemies close. Apparently I didn't have to go looking for mine. They showed up in my chat. Now the chat open now because I haven't really gotten around to closing it down, but I think I'm going to shut it down. Too many people want to know. What you want to know? Screenshot it, record it. Let me disable my chat. You have to do that for certain people up on here. Certain people on here you should never call. You should never text. You should never DM. Certain people on here you should have zero contact with. Much less give them your money. That's the last thing you want to do. Keep your money in your pocket. If it's $1 or $1,000 or thousands of dollars, be it on, what's wrong with this? Be it on Christmas Day or New Year's, right? Or even Thanksgiving, whatever holiday, whatever charity cases and charity scams are ran during the holidays, keep your money in your pocket. If you want to buy a turkey, buy it and take it to your local church. I'm sure they know a family. I'm sure they know a family in need. If folks on here that need your money better than they need anything else. It's funny how they had a time to sit around counting views. Really? That petty? How petty are we? My name is stuck. You can say it. I'm not going to really come on here and go back and forth with you. Whoever you may be. However you feel. However, many times you click over here to see if anybody watch it. I can guarantee you one thing. I got your ass blocked from over here. I guarantee you that. Your ass is blocked. You ain't that damn special. You ain't that damn special. You ain't. Sitting up on a mud slide. Guess what? They slide and they muddy and they a mess. A lot of people use a platform like this to just put all they mess on. I can't imagine what they would be interested in over here. Hi, John Frank. I ain't talking about you, John Frank. I'm assuming you was on that side of the fence. Since we're making references to what side, stuff goes side to side. Tonight is the night. You could have did this the other year. Matter of fact, you could have did this the first time you heard of Stuck. There's some grimy folk like that. Oh, well, no, I really want to go and start sharing somebody else's channel because I really want some of their money some kind of way. And I'll go do this and watch this and, all of this and that and all of, the different ways that I'm going to be trying to contact you and find out your life and hold you hostage to your life that I've been plotting and scheming to invade. That's how I get down. In any town, probably that I've ever been in. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. I know, right? YouTube is that land, right? I got some scheming and scamming to do. I got some scheming and scamming to do. I got some scheming. I got some scamming. I got some lying, thieving, roguing to do. That's all I still got to say. Still don't have to say nothing else. Let me see if anything Stuck can show anybody before Stuck go. Right quick. See, Stuck can take the long way home, or Stuck can take the short way home. Now, let's see. Gotta be something I can show up here. I can't show too much, though. Let me see. Let me go here. I don't know how it's set up. Anyway, as far as the views go, I don't know. Put a viewfinder over your life. Put a viewfinder over what you've been doing. If I had to guess, from the minute you logged on to this app, put a viewfinder over that. You never been that important enough for me to keep up with it. And I will not be controlled or used. Now you can lie. If I had to guess, you don't lie on everybody up on this bitch. I knew I would never be an exception to that. We in two different leagues, okay? You in catch-up mode. Know that. Divorces do that to you, whoever you are, if you ain't out your mind. Be whatever you are. Monsters all over this bitch. Some is big, ugly monsters. Some of the ugliest kind you ever seen. Some of them is women and folk think they men. Some of them are men and folk think they women. It's a conundrum. It's an illusion. Ooh, I have faith in, God but then, look at all these devils. What I bring to my playground and play with. Look at the hundreds of us. The hundreds of us as we gather. I can only imagine what y'all sit around and do, right? Who is it, a turkey over here, or is it a hen over there? Huh? Is it Christmas? Is it New Year? Or is it Thanksgiving? Thanks for giving me what I conned out of you, whatever it is. And believe me, I did and said whatever, wasn't none off limits for me to get it. I'm assuming I fiend for it, right? The almighty dollar. Whoo, nah! Woo, suck it, nah! Yeah. Ours is what you call saved. Saved from grace. Mm-hmm. Saved from a life. Ain't no way I can have now from over here counting Stuck views when Stuck go live. Actually, Stuck like 0. Ground 0. See, whoever you may be, to whoever it is, or however many of them it is, that's their little red wagon. If they stupid enough to sit around and pull your big, funky, grimy, foul ass around in it, let them do it. So don't feel no kind of way about it. That's their problem. And believe me, it's a big problem too, ain't it? Someone willing to take that on, that burden. More power to them. Don't involve me. Honestly, I don't see where I go would matter to you or anybody like you. Why do you care? Would you like for me to unblock you over here? Why not drop down over there? Why not say hello? I mean, ain't that what big black women do? Hi, let me at least be nice. Let me act like I'm a human being when I'm not on my channel. A lot of these are straight up devils. Ooh, they up there looking down, seething. What, did you hear something you didn't think should have been spoken? Ain't nobody obeying your commands? Your commands? I command everything up over here. So do whatever you want. Take a snapshot. Better yet, record it. That way you have a record of it. Record my chat. Speaking of that, let me disable it. Sometimes I don't do it because smart folk know not to drop down cutting folk like you around snooping. No. In the name of God, the faith, what I have, that I was going to get some money out your pocket some kind of way. I don't know. Folk make a way out of no way. Oh, wait a minute, I don't want to do that. Doing the wrong thing. Some folk had that intention when they downloaded the app. Yeah, I was just down on my luck. You know what? You know what? And then for the views, sis, I just got to convert them to dollars. I hope you got $899. However many views you got over there. Still like it just like this. When folk like you ain't nowhere around, all you can do is make your little snide ass remarks on your community board. If you're talking about stuff. And if you ain't, you know what? Now you know more than you did before. Stuff don't fuck with you. Honestly. And over here, and I'm sure over there, you get to feel however you need to feel about it. Rally whoever, ooh, my sister, how dare you, my sister. I take up with any kind of sister what it is. Sister. Y'all, there are people on here that are very leechy. They're very super gluish. Oh, well, I really want you to, after I done talked to you and been on the phone with you and just built up, this fake trust, this fake faith in me. Now I want you to go and take this baby picture and then manipulate it some kind of way and then send it to me. And then the things I ain't going to do with it. You ain't able to do nothing over here. Except post on the community board. Now, I'm sure you can get a panel. I tell you what, make you some money off of it. Whatever got to do with stuff. You won't be the first. And they lying and thieving and roguing. Implanting moles. Aren't y'all distributing yourself out now Do these other folk know about y'all? Do they know about the blackmail? I feel like if anybody will blackmail their own daddy or their own stepdaddy, they will blackmail anybody that's breathing. Leeches. Bloodsuckers. See, I don't have to stand in front of no podium and try to hide my homes as I speak through the mouth of a devil himself. That's what you got rigged up over there. So yeah, I'm going to always be on the other side of that. Whatever side it is. If you're on the left, still going to be on the right. If you're on the right, I can guarantee you still going to be on the left. Now, I don't know, go find a screenshot what stuff was in your chat at one time. I'm sure you was over here. I didn't give a fuck enough to screenshot it or record it. I can't even tell you. You know what? I know when your ass was over here. When I was talking about John Frank. Hi, John Frank. This is not about you. But that's when you were over here. I'm like, oh. What a faithful day it must be. What, I mean, am I supposed to be honored or flattered? It was awkward, actually. It's even more awkward now. It's even more suspect now. It's even more sinister now. I can only imagine what you ain't doing in the background now with the same person. You was over here listening to every word I had to say about them. That's how fraudulent your ass is. And you never have to wonder why you blocked from over here. I just told you why. Certain things you have to keep up with, especially when you know somebody got a dagger behind their back, swarming around your shit. Really? I guess that foul smell. You don't have to see it. Let me make my shit disabled. So I don't know. I mean, really, this should be the beginning, the middle, and the end. Where stuff is concerned. Now, you're more than welcome to tune in. Matter of fact, I highly suggest you start recording, because I'm sure you have an arsenal of stuff that you piled up. That if in the event you are allowed to use that against stuff, that's exactly what your grimy ass would do. I mean, I wasn't around here rallying about free nobody out of nobody's jail. Didn't have nothing to do with me. I don't care who put you there, why you were there, how you got out, what, when, none of that. I'm not concerned. I ain't over there counting your views. If you're talking about stuff. Because stuff is on the other side of wherever you at. And that's every day. Believe me, I never trusted you. And then the idea, right, you summoned up me and 2300. And then after she couldn't come, I never heard shit else from you. What the fuck do you want with me? Faith? What the fuck you want with me? You want to talk to me? Hook the shit up. We can talk. I'll click your motherfucking link. I don't fear you. You don't run shit over here. Fuck you. Every day. I run this. Fuck you in the hole you crawled out of. What the fuck do you want with me? You never said. So I mean you ain't want shit. What the fuck you doing over here? counting views. Tell you what, you want to talk the stuff? Put my name in the title. At me. I will unblock you. At me. And if I get wind of it some kind of way, I'll hit the motherfucking pound. I don't know what the fuck you could possibly want to speak to me about. I don't report to you for shit. Now, I agree as a courtesy, but I speak for me. I don't speak for nobody else. See, I ain't got shit rigged up like you do over there. You probably got a whole clan, and they do exactly what your grandma ass said to do. They ain't never gonna run over here, and they ain't gonna run over there neither. It shouldn't be shit to say. I done said it all. What the fuck could you possibly have to discuss? You know what? I can't think of one motherfucking thing you could possibly have to say to me. After hearing this, ain't shit to say. You need me to spell it out for you? I don't fuck with you. Case closed. And I don't fear you. You don't run shit. You ain't superior. I don't worship you. Ain't nothing faithful about you. You a fraud. Hiding behind this cloak of faith. And tonight, have faith tonight. It's something that I want from you tonight, tomorrow, in the morning time. Whatever time of the day it is, it's something what I want or something what I'm after. Find you a flunky elsewhere. So ain't never been that for you. Never. No, I don't know everybody together. However, I don't feel none of them. I address all y'all as a whole. So what I'm saying to you apply to you and your whole squad. Make you some money off of it. I don't know, how's it set up? Can you make it $12.95? Multiply that time 800. No, not 800. I don't know how many of y'all it is. I'm sure y'all can use $12.95. Imagine the eggs you could boil with that. You could even color them. You can even take out your mark of faith and write like you do on your community board on them eggs. I'm sure the kids will understand it. But that's where you at. See, you can't show nobody like you no respect because you the kind of hoe that'll turn around and spit in anybody's face. Thing about it is, I ain't gonna be that close up on you for you to spit in mine. And apparently you over here checking on somebody else's channel. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be over there anytime I want to. Now what? Whatever the fuck was said about you, I believe every word of it. Now what? I don't give two fucks. I ain't over there to hear you. You were just brought up. Wherever I go, it ain't got nothing to do with you. You're an afterthought. Apparently I care so much you got to use your fingers to count my views. Hopefully you don't need but one hand. As you con and scheme out of both of yours, right? Faith on one side. I don't know what. Satan on the other. You might have everybody else on here shook. I'm not one of them. Do whatever it is you do. I ain't never tried to stop you from stealing, lying, thieving, rogue, and hoeing. Whatever it is you're doing up on here. I don't know. I don't give two fucks. You're not even relevant to me. But you're relevant now because I see. What you watching me for? Why you care? Why you concerned? Is Lord gone? Lord don't live there no more? Did Lord turn around and walk out that door? Huh? Ain't got nothing to do with me. I saw and heard it all play out. till I got sick of hearing it. I don't care if I'm blocked or unblocked. I know you're blocked from over here. You know, I don't know. Pull up receipts. Don't you have some kind of receipts where stuff say, oh, you know, said something in the chat and hi and drop the emojis? Yeah, that's what folk do. Normal folks. I don't fuck with nobody what's trying to what? Find out my life and hold me hostage to it? For a turkey dinner? I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you got this rigged up over here. I ain't part of that shit. Report to whoever it is you reporting to. Odds are I don't fuck with them neither. Whoever they are. If they got anything to do with you, odds are I don't. Because I watch don't mean shit. It don't mean I fuck with you. And believe me, I can't remember last time I've been over there. I went as a courtesy because I didn't want to seem like I went to one and seen one person and then didn't see you. The decency in me, you won't know nothing about that. I guess you've been plotting and scheming from the minute you heard of me. Now, how dare I what? I can't imagine what you could possibly have to say, speak to me or about anything. You keep up with so many receipts. Drop that receipt. I'm sure you got a screenshot of that when you were asking me about coming up on your panel or create a panel and you wanted to be done that day. I mean, what's the fucking emergency? I would think you got money to try to scam out of folks some kind of way. Ain't you selling turkeys up on here some kind of way? Rigged up? Or so I heard. I don't know. I didn't give a fuck to even talk about it. I dropped that receipt. That should have told you something. I talked about Karen King before I talked about you. I didn't want to. I had a bad taste in my mouth after I read it. Well, I don't need to tell you about it. We wasn't never cool like that. I know the only reason he was over here because of some bullshit. Somebody said, probably gonna want to recall. I'm sure you got my whole area. I'm sure you got all kind of shit recorded on me. All kind of foul, disgusting shit I said. And guess what? I meant every motherfucking word of it. You can't change it. Gather all of them together. Can't none of them change it. You better change your life. I would think you'd be too busy flipping over a new leaf, right? Because you're damn sure busy. Oh, look at me over here, and then I'm over there, and I want to be seen, and whoa, ho, ho, right? The fairy godmother, huh? Or YouTube. I'm going to tell you something. You ain't never ran shit over here. I don't fuck with you. I paid you the decency to turn the other motherfucking way and turn my back on something like you. I never wanted to even talk about you. This is my first time ever talking about you. And if you wasn't referring to me, you know what? Consider it as knowledge. Now you know how the fuck stuff feel about you. You blocked from over here. I don't fuck with you. I can't imagine what you would ever in a million years have to talk to somebody like me about. And don't worry about where the fuck I go. It ain't none of your motherfucking grimy ass business where the fuck I go. You shouldn't give a fuck. You're right where you need to be. With the whoa-ho-hos. Hi, John Frank. Nice picture, John Frank. I like that red picture. I like that red suit. Let me make my shit private and pull the card. And if you do put my name in the title, put on there what you want to talk to me about, because it shouldn't have shit to do with this video. You want to talk to me before now. And if it ain't about before now, fuck you. Because like I said, case closed. The case of the turkey scam is closed. And if you don't know nothing about stuff don't give up. Fuck how you feel, what you think. Do whatever it is that your grimy ass do. You done did to everybody else up on here, but you damn sure ain't did it to me. I don't give a fuck what happened to you, where you go, where you live, who you with. I know damn well where your eyes at. This time, screenshot the views. That way you'll have a record of it. Post that on your community board. You know why I go over there? To see who ass it is you kissing on here before you slit their throat. Truth be told, that's kind of helpful you is. And everybody around you know it. They just like you. They drunk the Kool-Aid. Stuck kicked it over. And stood there. Now what? What could you possibly have to talk to me about prior to today? I remember it never happened. What the fuck did you want? See, this ain't the same person that you were asking to have a conversation with. I don't need nobody to co-host a conversation with me. So you dropped under my video. And I asked 2300 if she wanted to. Matter of fact, I told you I can't speak for her. Maybe that's what you thought. See, everybody up on here ain't no fool. Everybody up on here don't have a herd mentality. Everybody don't roll up under you. I damn sure don't. Never did. Never wanted to. Never had to. Never felt the need to. Are you insulted? I don't know. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I know what got to do with stuff. Because of folk like you, I don't have no chat. The things you would do. You would be looking up those people's life. Their name, their address, their phone number, their social security number, their bank account information, their relatives, their social medias. Their aunt, their uncle, their brother, their sister, their kids, their baby daddy, and their baby mamas. Their husbands, their wives, their grandparents, their grandchildren. And that's just the beginning of it. I guess for long you'll be calling their jobs, right? Paying for interviews, paying for lives. Anything for a cash out, right? And those are the legal ones that you get. Those are the legal ones. Imagine. Like I said, I ain't part of none of this shit. So I can't imagine what you could possibly want to talk to me about. I associate with whoever the fuck I want to associate with, and then I stop associating with whoever the fuck I want to stop associating with. I ain't never fuck with you like that. So, I mean, what was it that you supposed to have been summoning stuff for? To have a conversation. I'll be curious to know that. Put that in the title. And if it's some folk shit, which I'm sure it is, you're going to have to lie. And which is what you do. Bark up another tree. Okay? Scratch the bark off of it. It usually dies after you get done with it. Oh, but I'm sure you what? Is you looking for a picture? Is you putting images into Google, right? Is you putting maps, Is you accessing public records? Is you I done heard what all y'all do. I believe every word of it. Some of them the grimiest motherfuckers up on here. And you glued to the hip of one of them. Hi, John Frank. The envy in y'all. Really? See, I'm a continue to go wherever I want to go. Screenshot it. I don't know how it sought up. I ain't never seen you over there to block you from over in that chat. And I don't know what happened if you block somebody else and both of y'all got wrenches. I'm thinking that it just makes it so that you can't see them anymore. Now, if I'm wrong and someone that was inadvertently blocked, hey, that was never the intention. Some people I don't want to see. Unless I go over to see who's your next victim. And believe me, you got more than one of them. I won't be victimized by you. The fact is, you ain't got shit on me, so you ain't got nothing to talk to me about. Everybody don't deserve to be treated decent. You one of them. And I don't give a fuck how any of the whoa ho hoes feel about it. That whole mentality. I don't know, strike up a live. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, do about 10 lives on 10 different channels, and then all y'all can, stuck it this and stuck it that. And then I don't know, some of decide to still want to respond. I don't care enough about you to be putting y'all name in titles. I don't want folks in the places I go to know about y'all. If their hands ain't dirty, it's going to be dirty the minute you walk in the door. I made that one mistake because you were saying something funny over there about Carolyn King. That's the only reason I did it. But see, there's no playful banter with you, with the devil, because all you trying to do is slit folks' throat up on here. That's your only motive. Like I said, you might have all the rest of them shook. If you did have some on me, I wouldn't be shook. You can threaten every Tom, Dick, Harry, Susie, however many men and women up on here you don't have contact with. And what you ain't done to them and doing for them, see, you's a switcheroo type bitch. Yeah, I said it. So call me whatever. Call me whatever. I'm sure you were secretly cheering all that on. That's what you do. Just like you brought your grimy ass over here when I was talking about John Frank. Soaked every word up like a sponge, if I had to guess. Because you was over here the whole time. It was a long lie. I was surprised. I thought folk worked. I guess it was your day off, right? I didn't care enough. In hindsight, I'm trying to see how in the world. And then I hear how you threaten every other person up on here you talk about. Maybe that's why you ain't never mentioned me before. I don't see why I would even be on your radar. And like I said, if you wasn't talking about me, you know what? You know more now than you know before. Don't you? See how that works? Because I know more about you now than I know before. I didn't know you was a lying, thieving, scamming rogue. I know that now. I don't fuck with you. I never had to make no announcement. The door was always open. I never shut the door behind me. So you didn't hear me when I left. Okay? Do what you do. I mean, who is it? These outspoken and these other channels that y'all have infiltrated and the whole scheme of it. I see it all. I don't think none of it. I'm sure you've been doing shit like that for years. I'm just wondering, do these other sectors know about y'all over here? What y'all do? And then the things I done heard. I won't get into it. You already know what I done heard. There's no need to mention it. If it's true, you lived it. You did it. I don't know. Do people blackmail they stepdads? Do people blackmail their mother's husband? I don't know. I wouldn't know nothing about that. Oh, but I just forgives everybody, and then Weez is just being cordial. Well, I thought I was always that to you. Stay cordial to who you want to stay cordial with. But like I said, if you was never cordial, why was you ever even over here for? If you were never cordial, because your damn sure ain't cordial now. Now I ain't responsible for your divorce or whatever it is that y'all, because you brought it up on here. I didn't care enough to talk about it. If you notice, I never uttered a word about it. Well, none of my business. I ain't have no dog in that fight. So I can't imagine. I mean, I'm not willing to get on the phone with you and give you thousands of dollars for you to be your friend. No. So I don't know. Make all that work. I ain't never tried to stop you from stealing money from nobody on here. I ain't never tried to stop you from scamming money from nobody up on here. I ain't never tried to stop you from holding nobody hostage or blackmailing, whatever it is you do on here to folks. I ain't never stopped you from doing none of what you're doing. I never cared enough to stop. I never was vested or close enough to none of it. Closest I ever been to you is over on your channel. Closest you ever been to me is over on mine. You ain't allowed over here no more. Problem solved. Case closed. I will never lay eyes on nobody like you. And I hope the ones that did have a fond memory of it. Odds are they don't. It's one way 1 minute, and then it's the next way another minute, right? Ooh, you talking about John Frank? I want to be over there and listen for 2 hours. And now I'm glued to the side of John Frank. With my eyes glued somewhere else, and I'm assuming you saw stuck in there. If you didn't see him, you heard stuck name. Why would you care? Don't have nothing to do with me. I never mentioned your name to today. Alone. It was always mentioned with your sidekick. And to me, he was the star. So I would say you were the sidekick. Neither here nor there. It was a package deal. When it broke up, I would look both ways. That's all I did. Not have showed up. No different than what y'all did over here. So what's the El Problema? What, the other side? I got news for you. Stuck gonna go on whichever side Stuck wanna go on. And I can guarantee you, whatever side you on, Stuck gonna be on the other side of that. And you shouldn't feel no kind of way about that. Now, I don't know if anybody else ever had the courage to get up on here and tell you something like that. But Stuck just did. And you can do whatever you want to with that. Copy it and record it. Screenshot, I don't know, blackmail it. Sell a turkey dinner off of it. Do that. Now I'm done. Make my shit private. Not private. Shut down my chat. And it don't matter if ain't nobody in here. I'll run this. See, you might run them. You don't run nothing over here. Not one thing. Not one single solitary thing do you run over here. Now, I ain't come up on here to shake you. Listen like to me, you in a shake, rattle, and roll move. Shouldn't be nothing else to wonder about. Okay? If I had to guess, I was your enemy the minute you heard of me. Only difference is, use a snake like that. That's what you do to folks. I pity the folk what don't know about you. Anybody I fuck with, I wouldn't want them to know about nobody like you. And we ain't got shit to talk about. Because if it's about this, I don't have to talk about it. I already done said it. What the fuck did you want to talk to me prior to this? You wouldn't understand a courtesy. You're just a basic common bitch is what you are. In the bigger scheme of things, you ain't never mattered to me like that. I ain't never wanted to talk to you, communicate with you, text you, none of that. I never even asked for you to bring your grimy ass up over here. When you did, but when you did, I treated you like a human being that I thought you was. See, stuff can fake the funk too. Hello, Faith, how are you? Hi, welcome. That ain't no different than what somebody else get. Now you don't even get that. You get what I just served up for you. Now you can put it on your table or you can throw it out. I don't give a fuck what you do with it. How you feel about it? So I don't know, rally them all together, Faith got something to say, and then my sister, and then all of these kids, and then we just got to feed them. God gonna make a way. I just have faith, some kind of way, for the sisters, the sisterhood that we is from. I mean, what all that? I ain't never tried to interrupt your con game, your scamming bullshit, your lying, thieving, roguish ass. I ain't never gave a fuck who gave you money or how much they gave it to you. I didn't care who you stole it from or who you blackmailed. I didn't care if they didn't never let your ass out of jail. See, I don't have to make time. I got time. But you ain't worth my time. But you need to understand, you ain't got stuck shook. So I don't know, pull out the big dogs, right? Ooh, and what all they's gonna say, and then what all they's gonna think, and then all the double crossing and the backstabbing, right? Stuck don't have to play Stuck Joker, Stuck got in Stuck Pocket, because Stuck said that Stuck would never play that Joker, and Stuck never will. And it's the little joke. This ain't no game. You the biggest joke up on this bitch. See, I don't know what kind of arrangement you got with everybody else. I ain't them. I go where the fuck I want to go. And you can feel however the fuck you need to feel about it right on your community board every time you see me there or wherever it is. I done seen your fake ass and all the stunting you do up on here. Oh yeah, we really just wish you the best and all of that, but then come to find out, really, and then you did all of that? But then I don't know, if you black, I mean, if folk blackmail they mother husband, I don't put nothing past nobody. And from what I understand, that's what you did. I've seen your mug shot. I mean, shit. I mean, it wasn't shit for me to say. Another one bites the dust. Do what it is you do to whoever else it is, but it won't be me. I ain't gonna lay down. You ain't gonna wipe your big muddy ass feet on me. Fuck you. Every day. 3 and 4 times a day if necessary. I won't be doing it, and I don't give a fuck who gonna stoop down that low and that hard up to do it. I don't know who you that important to. Do what it is you do. Hi, John Frank. Hello, how are you? Remember me? I don't have no beef with you. I'm sure we got beef now, don't we? Well, you know what? Handle your beef with stuck. If you got any. Got beef? John Frank? Got beef? Disable my chat. And my comments. Can't be decent to folks. Some folks don't have a decent bone in their body. Faking the faith, just frauds. Outright criminal behavior. Do that. Don't look around for stuff. Not around them like that. I'm good. Do what it is you do. I can tell you one thing, you can bet money on this. You ain't never got to worry about stuff mentioning your name to nobody else up on here that stuff actually fuck with. Never. You never have to worry about that. The community don't have to worry about when stuff leave from here and go wherever it's your stuff. You know what? It's like you don't exist. I ain't right now saying, ooh, did you know this about that and that about who and then who did what to what and all this and you know what? The saga. I ain't interested and I'm assuming they got other things to hear about. And you ain't worth making relevant conversation about. To nobody else. I got something to say to you. I'm going to say it to you. So don't worry about stuff, spreading seeds of whatever it is elsewhere. No. Stuck home. And you have been officially addressed. And believe me, I wouldn't call no other kind of way to bring you up other than that. Faking the faith. You're fraudulent. That's your name. Now, if they gonna find you, I don't know. I pity them if they that hard up to look for you. But believe me, you ain't worth it. And I know that. That's why I don't bother them with it. In fact, I guess that's what you do. I've been doing it for years. others. That's what you do. And I do your grimy ass what the fuck up over here. What the fuck could you possibly have to talk to me about? Your name ain't worth being in the title. Alright? That's where I am with that. So I don't know, go over all of that, and then do whatever it is you do. I guarantee you it ain't gonna change the fact that your ass was locked up. I know that. Because I seen the mug shot. And I will say rightfully so. Rightfully so. You break the law, you're supposed to be fingerprinted and whatever it is that they did to you. And then John Frank will rally in to get you out. Bless his heart. Bless his evil heart. And you're right where you need to be at, over there with him. Matter of fact, you should have been over there with him while you were over here. You should have been over there. Because what he'll do for you, I would never do for you. You would have rotted in there before I did. I ain't even called your name. I didn't give a fuck what they did with you. Truth be told. See how that worked? You should have been over there with John Frank, the one that moved mountains to get you up out of jail. I didn't lift a finger. I didn't give a fuck. So it don't make sense. I already knew something was off. You over here, you should have been over there. Look what he was doing for you. That's how y'all got that backwards. Oh, I'm going to fuck you and then you're going to move mountains to help me. Nah, it don't work like that over here. Not over here, it don't. So you was in the wrong place all along. You should have been sleeping with the enemy. And that's where you're at. You should have stayed over there. Ain't nothing for you over here. I already know how he think, how you think, how all y'all think. Fuck all y'all. I don't give a fuck about you. I don't fuck with you. All of you blocked. I don't expect nobody to feel no kind of way about it. Block me back. It don't mean I ain't gonna peek and look and see who is your next victim. Am I gonna be over there telling them, oh, watch out for this person? No, somebody else is doing that. And kudos to them. Matter of fact, kudos to whoever locked your ass the fuck up to begin with. See how that worked? I never would have. You couldn't have paid me to give a fuck. You couldn't have paid me to give a fuck. You couldn't have paid me thousands of dollars to give a fuck. The thousands of dollars that you have scammed. You couldn't have paid it to me to give a fuck what happened to you. I pity the ones up on here that grovel up to you. Like you some pinnacle. Like you have standards. You're just a basic bitch at the end of the day. To me. So I don't know, make all that work, Frank. Do what it is you do, girl. Ain't you the gal on YouTube? You's a gal. You just a big old gal. Big old hefty, evil gal. You wicked. The code in you is wicked. I don't fuck with you. Not like that. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Stuck decided that. Ain't nothing decent about you. The decency I extended to you was wasted. You never have to worry about that or repeat. Okay? I'm sure you'll be repeating what you've been doing up on this bitch to whoever else it is that allowed you to do that to them. Believe me, this ain't that. And it never will. It never will be that. So I don't know how you feel about it. And I could talk about it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What's the point? Matter of fact, I've never addressed you individually until now. Never thought I would have to. But sometimes the air just needs to be cleared. You know? Like you said, on that side, right, the air has been cleared on both sides now. Now you know where stuck is on stuck side. And stuck know where you are on your side. As long as it's opposite, I'm happy. Let's leave it like that.